So the President of the United States has tweeted, "Today, the People's House, your house, sends a clear message to the country and to the world. America is a nation of pride." To which Jordan Peterson tweeted the following: "And pride goeth before the fall."
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta start to lose what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Whoa, wow. TruthSlinger here, man. We have been here 74 times before, right? And now we're here on the 75th time. Isn't that amazing? I'm amazed. I'm amazed that, yeah, I'm amazed I'm still here on my backup channel. That's a good thing. It's June 11th, 2023. Day number 68 of Shithole America. Yep. Banana America. Yep, that's when we started throwing former presidents in the clink when they were running to try and get back in office. Yep. So that's what's going on. Wow. Yeah. It's, take these off here. Much more comfortable without my headphones on. But I like to listen to the music. I like to have the headphones on. And there we go. So, what do I want to talk about today? Well, I showed you what I want to talk about today. And I'm very, very concerned My soul is troubled. I am just concerned. I don't know how to feel about what's going on with this Pride Month at the moment. Um, I think on many fronts there are encouraging things about the whole Pride Month that seem to me that all of this is beginning to come to an end. The gig is up, as they say. People have had it up to here with transgenderism, transsexualism, transvestism, homosexuality, queerism, whatever other things that you want to throw in there. I think people have just kind of had it. When people went for the children, right, that's when normal people finally said, we've had enough of you. We have had just about enough of you, right? And I've had enough of it for a couple of years, and so I'm already wore out because I've been following this stuff for quite some time. But I understand that many of you out there have not, and so now it's a rude kick in the face. And here we are. We're dealing with pride on a level that, well, let's just get on. Let's just talk about the fact that, and I want to bring this back up again because I think this is important. This is a spiritual message today, people. I mean, what you see there depicted in this picture is the fall of Satan or Lucifer from heaven in the great battle that occurred, right? And it was because of pride, because Satan wanted to be like God, that he was hurled from the heavens and hurled out. And that's the same reason that we were tossed out of the Garden of Eden, people. And it's the same lie we were tempted by, right? It was that if you eat this fruit, right, you'll be like God. You can be like God. You'll have the knowledge of good and evil. Now, I'm teaching you some practical theology today now, people. This is not pie in the sky stuff. This is useful stuff, right? And I'm telling you the truth. This is the way it went down. You can say anything you want, but all you got to do is look around you, and I believe that I've got a hell of a lot more evidence pointing toward the fact that the Bible is right than you have that it isn't. And I'll put that to the test any day. Just look around at world events. The more and more we go down this woke path and this path of pride, right? The more in danger we are, right? And personally, I feel at this point that God has already withdrawn his hand, restraining hand from evil now at this point. And what we see going on in this country is disturbing on a level that, I mean, I don't want to go too long, okay? So I don't want to make this a Twitter heavy show. I just want to show you a few things, and then what I want to do is I want to just wrap it up and make this maybe like a 10-minute show. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a 10, 15-minute, but I'm trying to stick to single issues. But okay, look at what's going on here, all right? I don't even really want to put the sound on this stuff, okay? I just want you to focus on the images and the debauchery of what is happening here. And this is all happening in the full view of children. And this is all about the not sex, remember? The not sex? Right. So look, this is going on. I mean, this child, look at this, bare-ass people. These are sick, twisted, perverted people that care about getting their rocks off and don't give a rat's ass about children, right? Look at this. Yeah, no. This is our country, right? Excuse me, while you just take that in. I'll be right back. children in that? No. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Okay, folks. See, we don't blush anymore, right? The Bible says that's a real bad place to be, right? Where we don't blush anymore. We're not bashful. We're not ashamed of anything. Back to the Garden of Eden. Going to give you some little more, theology, like bottom shelf stuff here, so you can grab it, right? Digest it. When Adam and Eve fell and they committed this sin, they were ashamed of themselves, such that they covered themselves, right? Because they were ashamed in front of God. These people are going the other direction. These people are not ashamed in front of God because they don't believe in God, right? They either straight up worship Satan explicitly or they do so implicitly. And that was probably one of the most correct times I've ever used explicitly and implicit in my life. I'm impressed with myself. So yeah, this is we are over the deep end. Okay, now look at this blasphemy. That is a crucifix. We are giving oral sex, simulating oral sex by, I think it's a man that is growing breasts. Looks like to me. And defiling Christ and the cross and God, right? But you see, God will not be mocked, people. It's a matter of time here. But this can only go. Look, this. All right. Let me just leave that up there for a minute. Let me address this to you. It's a good place to hang out, right? Park on this picture. Just the horns, okay? This is wrong. This is freakish. This is outright challenging God on a level that we've not seen before. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you is, yes, there were maybe some people that worshiped Satan years ago, right? And they did it in closets and they did it, behind closed doors. This stuff is like out in the open, right? This perversion and this debauchery is just right out there. Right? That's not a good sign, right? Because back to what I was telling you earlier, right? Is we are talking about pride, and that essentially we have gotten to a point where pride flag has been elevated to be at the same level with the flag of the United States of America. Right? Show you that. See that? I find this disturbing because essentially, I think it was Ben Shapiro that tweeted something about the ideological coup is complete. And that is correct. This flag is now in the center, flanked by two American flags. The symbolism here is chilling. Chilling to me. It might as well be a Nazi flag up there. I mean, it's as creepy and weird to me that anything should stand next to those flags. Not to mention there's pictures of, on Veterans Day, there were not American flags put up there, right? But during Pride Month, we're going to have a big proud flag with a big crappy brown stripe in it, right? Because we got to include the people of color, POCs. That brown stripe is really disgusting. To me, it just kind of... well, you know how sex goes between two men and where they're putting it. Shall I go further? No, I shall not. But it's disgusting, and I don't. What concerns me about this here, people, is that we pride goeth before the fall. Yes, all right. So guess what? Right? I'm happy. Should I be happy that we're gonna fall? That this stuff is gonna fall because it's gonna be defeated. Right? It's gonna happen. It's gonna be defeated. Right? Another biblical lesson. All right. Jesus is coming back. Right? Jesus is coming back. He's coming back, and he's coming back real soon. Right? So pride goeth before the fall. Pride has now become central in our country. And as much as I see that it has some cracks in it, and it seems that I wish we could push it back, I think that I might be having some false hope because I don't know, spiritually speaking, in the big picture, the way things are going, that essentially it's supposed to get better. And kind of what I'm reading is that no, it's not really. I mean, we're like looking at the end times, right? And I talk about this often. Is clearly I think we've passed some sort of Rubicon. We are no longer operating under, I don't know, the Christianity that I got saved under, Christianity 1.0 for me, right? We're on 2.0. We have crossed a season. We are somewhere where there is an acceleration, there is some apparent, Franklin Graham said it the other day, Franklin Graham. He said that apparently like all the demons have been let loose on, the world all at one time. And with as wicked and as evil as we've been, and with as wicked and evil as I know that the great cabal and the people that are trying to do the one world government and all that nonsense and crap, those evil sons of bitches, what they're doing behind closed doors, I can only imagine, right? And so I think judgment has come upon this world. And I would love to say, hey, let's just all get right with God and say, let's turn our faces to God and let's pray and that our nation will be saved because I believe in that. I just don't know if there's a revival left in there for us. I mean, I believe that perhaps we're going to be gathering in the final last sheaves, as you will, and those are going to be brought in, and then at that point, Jesus is coming back, right? So I think what we're witnessing here is the fall of an empire. The American empire is fallen. We were listening. We spend a lot of time aggregating news. And so most of what I tell you is not original. And sometimes I don't quote everybody that but like I said, I'll let you know if I have an original thought, right? But yeah, what we're seeing is crime in the streets. We are seeing veterans and homeless people in record numbers. We're seeing the borders are wide open. We're being poisoned by China in many ways, mentally, and physically with the fentanyl coming across the border and with TikTok. And we're becoming a police state. Our government actually admires communist China and their social credit scores. The one world government is here. We're on the verge of artificial intelligence. Wars, rumors of wars, Civil War here, World War III. Yeah, it's not good, guys. It's not. And so, I don't have an uplifting message for you today. I'm sorry. I don't. I think you need to get busy. My message today is get off your ass, right? And do what you can, wherever you can. Because otherwise, it's gone, dude. We are this close to losing our freedom forever. In all ways, right? It's going to get ugly real soon. So sit and spend some time meditating about that, thinking about that. And again, I want you to pray for me. I want you to pray for our country. I want you to like, subscribe, share this channel, do that so that the algorithm is happy and satisfied and perhaps brings more people to the channel into our orbit so that they can learn about the truth. So that's it. I'll probably make a second show later after I do some reading because I'm sure that with all the news that's going on, I'll be riled up about something. You can bet on that. So anyway, but that's it for me for now. TruthSlinger, I'm out of here. I am out of here.